And Zubats has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And Hart drops them both.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Miles McBride.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
Robinson pulls it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but there's like plenty of room.
Josh Hart.
Hart, that's good.
Assisted by.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
New York moving it around. Hart, no good.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there, and as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
To the middle. Zubats. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, Zubats really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Harden surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard. Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments, but it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over. Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so here is New York. Here's Leonard. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Shoots over Tucker. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
15.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Now here's Leonard. Last game he had 28 points. Zubats no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
Inside. No good from Zubac.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now, here is Harden. And 3 points his last outing.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Leonard with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Over in the corner, Batum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board. Anunoby, one of those star players. Kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Achua. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
2 points. That one goes.
One tough customer, Bridges, fighting for the basket in close.
And they'll get another chance. Clippers moving the ball around. Bridges with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. Towns trying to get open. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots, recognizing when to strike.
To the paint. It's tipped. Back to Leonard. Over in the corner, Batum. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nice. Brunson working inside. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league? Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
so for the Knicks. And so Brown will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. They get it back. And good that time. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside, Jones. Pass to Eubanks. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Clippers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Eubanks, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Down low. Done shot's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. You're scratching your head to that term.
All right, fans.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Give them a round of applause for your kid Clippers.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
Your Clippers, 27. The Knicks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Clippers trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Dunn. Pass to Eubanks. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Eubanks got the first field goal the second half for the Clippers. Swatted away. Ball's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Excellent D that time from Jones.
He rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that drive.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
That's going to send Ivica Zubac to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up this
for your Clippers.
time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
One shot.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Give it up for your Kid Clipper.
And it's tied up with that one.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out, he's giving you his all.
Now here's Towns. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
Precious Achiuwa.
The shot's good from Achiuwa.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks. Eubanks got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. That's a 2 from Towns. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
James Harden.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Over in the corner, Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And there's the drive.
Get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Precious.
Count it.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Substitution.
1:49 left to play here in the third. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Tucker with the ball. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Tries again. And the rejection by Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. No good from Zubac. Knicks trail 5-4. Fast break. Here we go.
Dadier.
A nice shot by Dadier.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Harden. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And so it's Harden who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Here's Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, Batum. And Dadier pulls it down. Here's Tucker. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pass to Zubac. And Dadier pulls it down.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Hart. Here's Robinson. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
Your Clippers.
And so after 3 quarters of play,
The Knicks. 46. Time for the
and I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Knicks with possession. Here's Brunson. And they recover it.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Mills. Eubanks with it. Shot clock at 6. It's Jones on the way. Shoots over Anunoby. Jones, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
OG Anunoby.
Anunoby, good.
Assist from
Unselfish
Mikal
play
Bridges.
from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Inside. Here's Eubanks. Now Zubac. Down low. Jones, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Towns comes with a double team. Again, the miss by Jones.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low. Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
New York calls timeout. sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Basket counts. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. And that one's good. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for New York.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
They get it back. Here's Brunson, who's back up, and they get it back. 5 on the clock. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Clippers trail by 3. Harden outside. Over to the wing. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Clippers making a change here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Clock at 6. That shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Bridges inside the three-point line. Can't cash in from close range.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Left side, Leonard. Pass to Coffey. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now Towns. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That's it, folks. The NBA